January 4th, 2024. The convoy arrived just after sunrise, black SUVs passing through the gates of a private estate north of Pretoria. No sirens, no chaos, just quiet authority. Inside, security was tight, cameras banned. Only a handful of people were allowed past the guards. This wasn't an ordinary funeral. It was the final send-off for a man named Jonathan Zanimvula Msibi, better known as King Mzwazi. For years, he ruled the taxi industry with an iron fist, feared, respected, and untouchable. Now he lay in a polished mahogany coffin, draped in red roses, surrounded by the kind of people who never show up to ordinary funerals. Former Police Minister Bheki Cele was in attendance, his trademark hat in hand, eyes locked on the casket. Not far away, EFF leader Julius Malema watched in silence, the reflection of the grave flickering in his glasses. The service was brief, private, and controlled. The program called him a visionary, a man who brought order to chaos. But outside the marquee, the whispers told a different story. They said his power wasn't built on taxis alone, that behind the fleets and routes lay something darker, a network stretching beyond borders, moving more than just passengers. No one spoke of it directly. Not here. Not on this manicured piece of land, hidden behind electric fences and trees that smelled of money. But everyone knew what he was. Ruthless, strategic, unforgiving. The kind of man whose empire didn't end when his heart stopped, only shifted hands. As the coffin was lowered into the soil, a hush fell over the crowd. Men in black suits looked at each other but said nothing. Some bowed their heads, others checked their phones, already thinking about the future. The air felt heavy, thick with unspoken tension, the kind that comes when a kingdom loses its king. When the last prayer ended, the guests left the same way they arrived, quietly, efficiently, like soldiers withdrawing from a battlefield. And as the gates closed behind them, the question lingered in the dust. Who would inherit the empire that Jonathan Msibi built in blood and fear?